the NBA. Welcome to our Sunday night broadcast here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. Last outing for Minnesota, the loss to Portland. To the left wing. Here's Okongwu. Knocks down the three ball. And like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers. In the NBA, points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
What a savvy pass by Fox. This is a guy who really sees all angles on the floor.
Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Now, here's Harper. No good on the triple. Miller inside. Back to Suggs. Pass to Okongwu. Trying to find Suggs and gets it to him. The shot's good.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's Harper. Suggs with the steal. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. High post, Johnson. Shoots over Harper. And again, it's Minnesota.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Launches it. Kept alive. Outside, Fox. Johnson with the block. To the wing right side. Here's Wells. Lobo with the rebound. The Grizzlies off to a slow start. They trail by 7. Now the Grizzlies are one of 8 remaining teams, Richard, in search of their first NBA championship.
And the closest they've gotten was that grit and grind era when they made it as far as the Western Conference Finals in 2013. But can they get back to that level?
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. Coach said they need to stop Fox from dribble driving as he can dismantle a defense if he gets inside. He told me the problem with Fox is he's just so fast. You can't slow him down with just one guy. So Coach wants his help defenders alert and within range to help when needed. Guys, back over to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Here's Okongwu. Bucket is good. Okongwu's now got 5 now.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
It's Fox with the drive. And it's Fox with the jam.
Boy, Fox, there may not be a quicker player with the ball in his hands.
So they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Grizzlies making a switch here. Miller surveying the floor. And it's sent back by Kessler. Harper, no good.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
And Miller throws it down hard.
And what an incredible talent Miller is. What a ferocious finish there. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Suggs. Out to the right wing. Here's Wells. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Wells has got a couple of threes now in the first for the Timberwolves. Here's Harper. Pass to Mobo. Outside White. Here's Mobo. Pocket 6. Jones for 3. Here's Kessler. That one's in, his first shot this game.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
And it's Jalen Johnson with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Now here's Harper. He has 5. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Here's Suggs. He's got 5.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
The Grizzlies trailed by 14. Pass to Kessler. And stolen by Okongwu. Wells with it. Jones covering. Wells' shot is good. Wells has got 9.
Yeah, D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Harper. There's the pick. Drills it from outside. He's got 8.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make him pay.
Over to the wing. To the inside. Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Pass to Kessler. With 2 seconds left. And Harper slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves enjoying a 12-point. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
With the drive. And Sarr throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
That's encouraging to see. Fox knows how important it is to cash in from deep.
De'Aaron Fox, RJ, isn't the only member of his family that can shoot the ball. His wife's pretty good, too.
Oh, you're right about that. His wife played Division I basketball at 2 big-time schools. She was pretty good in her day, and De'Aaron wears number 4 to honor her.
Here's Fox after the basket by Minnesota. And with the trend break toward a faster pick, we miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era.
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
Here's Shepherd. From deep, buries the long-range jumper. Shepherd's got his second bucket of the night.
lethal from deep. Shepherd will hurt you from there.
Here's Gay. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, in an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Back to you, Kev.
Thank you, Allie. Here's DeRozan. Rebound, Minnesota.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Here's Williams. Pass to Shepherd. There's a good screen. And the 3 off target. The Grizzlies trail by 17. Here's Fox. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And there it is, that speed of Fox, using it on that drive to pick up the foul in the process.
Fox hits them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Pass to Saul. Shepherd with the ball. He's got 5. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Stewart. Gay with the rebound.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days. Okay, Mr. DeRozan. DeMar still got some bounce left.
Timberwolves leading by 13. Here's Shepherd. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And then Carter with the dunk.
Playing with some force on the interior. You gotta love Carter Jr. playing with that level of physicality.
And it's Shepherd missing.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Fox, no good.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Here's Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Fox, no good.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
No good on the 3.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Grizzlies with some changes. Minnesota leading by 13. Out to Miller. Driving. Oh, look out! Look out!
That's how you finish.
And Miller moves well for a guy his size and finds the shot there off the drive.
And another miss by Memphis.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
56 seconds left to play here in the half. Johnson outside. Clock at 4.
Oh, wow!
Oh, that was unbelievable.
Now that is a finish for the ages.
Oh, man. Harper wide open. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, and it has to be a great play on each end. Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Suggs looking around. Johnson left side. Banked in off the glass. Johnson's got 12 points in the game.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
And so it's Minnesota taking a 19-point lead into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
Back to Suggs. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. Both free throws good from Suggs. The Grizzlies trail by 21. They set the pick. And here's Harper from the arc. Good D by Miller.
And with the success they've had rebounding basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Jones. And Jones slams it in.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Pass to Wells. For 3. Kessler with the rebound. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Back to Smith. Shoots from the corner. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Smith's got his first 2 points.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
A steal.
Clearly foul.
Grizzlies have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. And the first one drops.
2 shots. Harper.
And Harper drops them both. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
And really good habits paying off for Suggs. He's finding shots and drumming up points for his squad. And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Drains the three-pointer.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen. Nice feed inside, saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Grizzlies making the shot. Shot clock at 6. Minnesota needs to get off the shot here. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Now Harper, after Jalen Johnson missing on the last three-pointer.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, guys. Many have predicted an all-star future for Brandon Miller. He said, I don't really read anything like that. I just focus on what I can do today. It's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. I just came in with the mindset of making my team better and being a winning player. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And the Grizzlies making a change here. And Sarr throws it down.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Fox from outside. It's hauled in by Stewart.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong defender.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Back to Kessler. And here is Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Even though Fox is just 6'3", he's got some hop, showing them off a little bit on that play.
They set the pick. To the paint. Swiped away. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Wow, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the three. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
No one near Shepard as he lets it go. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Shepard.